Hi everyone! Thank you for watching our video. Today we will presenting about records management for office professional. We hope you enjoy and learn something new from our presentation. Now, let me introduce the team members first. The first team members is Nur Farah Maisarah binti Ahmad Shafi'i. The second team members is Nur Eliana Maisarah binti Kamaruzaman. The third team members is Nur Laila Yasmin binti Haslin. And the last one is Muhammad Hafiz Ilman bin Iskandar. Before we begin, let us take a quick look at the contents of our presentation. This video consists of 12 sections, starting with the introduction and a brief summary. We will then cover the categories of subject files, filing system, and the different types of system used. Next, we will explain the filing procedures, record management, and the record lifecycle. We will also touch on inward and outward correspondence and how inactive records are managed. Lastly, we will share some comments and suggestions and wrap everything up with a conclusion. Now, let's get started. Now, let me tell you a bit about our research. We choose Perpustakaan Al-Bukhari, which is the library of Uitm Cawangan Pahang, to do our research. Now, the background of Al-Bukhari Library Uitm Pahang. The library was first established in 1985 in Teluk Sisik, Kuantan under the name Uitm Pahang Library. In 1993, it was relocated to Jengka following the opening of the new campus. It was later renamed as Bukhari Library and began operating in its own building. In 2012, a new modern library building was completed at the Jengka campus, and in 2015, a branch was opened at Uitm Raub. Today, Al-Bukhari Library serves as a key academic center supporting teaching, learning and research through both physical and digital resources. Al-Bukhari Library aims to be Uitm Pahang central hub for up-to-date printed and digital resources that support teaching, learning and research. It provides a safe and enhanced learning environment, promotes information literacy, empowers staff with Uitm core values, and builds industry and partnership for knowledge sharing. The library's vision is to empower the university community to become knowledgeable and academically excellent. It strives to be a dynamic center for learning, research, and innovation beyond just being a place for books. Its mission is to deliver accurate, accessible academic resources through both physical and digital platforms. By promoting technology and information literacy, the library supports UiTM's mission to produce competent and competitive graduates. The slogan of the library is Pembudayaan Ilmu Membentuk Adiwasa.
At Perpustakaan Al-Bukhari Uitm Jengka, administrative files play a key role in ensuring smooth library operations and coordination. These files include memos, official letters, emails, and internal notice, all used to communicate instructions and update within the library. They help assign tasks to staff members and document important decisions made by the library management. Administrative files are also essential for managing book requests and communicating with external vendors. All these documents are systematically organized and managed by the archive unit, making them easy to retrieve when needed. Importantly, the management of these records follows UiTM's official records policy, which ensure transparency, accountability, and operational efficiency. Students' academic files are vital in supporting academic planning and student progress tracking. These files include important documents such as registration records, exam results, attendance sheets, and academic reports. They are mainly used by lecturers and administrative staff to monitor students' academic performance and progress over time. These files also assist in providing accurate academic advice and making info decisions related to student studies. Perpustakaan Al-Bukhari used the subject filing system to manage its document effectively. This system organizes files based on specific topics or functions, making it easier to locate and retrieve information. Each file is clearly labeled with a title and reference code such as CSC 134 or Workshop 2024. These files may contain notes, reports, memos, and official letters relevant to the subject. The system ensures that documents are easy to manage, well organized, and accessible. Most importantly, it It supports UiTM's official record management standards for proper documentation and accountability. At Perpustakaan Al-Bukhari, the vertical filing system is used to store documents efficiently. Files are also kept upright in label folders, each marked with specific titles and reference code. These folders are arranged by subject or number and stored neatly in the records room. This method ensures that documents are well organized, easy to access, and properly maintained for the future reference. Perpustakaan Al-Bukhari used the Koha Library System, a web-based integrated library management system or ILMS. This system helps manage cataloging, book circulation, and user records efficiently. Students can search for books using OPAC, check availability, make reservation, and view their load history easily. As an open source and user-friendly platform, Koha provides flexibility and supports the smooth operation of all library activities. The procedure for filing records begins with collecting the original document, which must include the date, title, reference number, and sender's information. Next, the document is checked for accuracy, relevance, and completeness. Once verified, its details such as titles, category, and date are recorded into the filing system. The document is then stored in the appropriate folder with clear labeling, and finally placed in a secure filing location with restricted access to ensure proper confidentiality and organization.
Person in charge and duties, the Deputy Chief Librarian, Hajar Rosmita Binti Jaafar, is responsible for managing overall library administration and daily operation. She plays a key role in supporting teaching, learning and research activities. Her duties include supervising staff, coordinating with PITA, and planning strategic developments. She is also involved in improving library facilities and enhancing digital systems to ensure better service for users.
A record lifecycle starts with its creation or receipt, such as memos, reports, or form, which must include key details like the date, title, and sender. It is then distributed to relevant parties either physically or digitally. The record is actively used in a daily operation like managing loans, organizing training, or supporting decisions. After active use, it is securely stored and organized for easy retrieval. When no longer needed, it is either archived or securely destroyed based on the retention policies.
For inward mail processing at Uitm Jengka Library Pahang, all letters received at the counter are first opened, checked and stamped with the date. Each item is then marked as received and recorded either in a manual logbook or in the EPER system. After that, the mail is forwarded to the assistant librarian or the officer in charge to take the necessary action. For official emails, they are usually printed, acknowledged, and then either filed physically or saved digitally. All incoming mail is stored properly in specific folders, whether in physical form or electronic storage. For outward mail, letters and memos are prepared by the library staff. Once complete, the documents are checked and approved by the supervisor before being sent out. They can be delivered through physical mail, the EPER system, or official Uitm email. A copy of each outgoing letter is kept in the correspondence file for record keeping. All outgoing mail follow the Uitm standard procedures to ensure everything is properly documented and traceable. Now I will explain to you guys how the Uitm Jengka Library manage inactive and long-term records. First, for inactive records, these are documents that are no longer used regularly, such as all memos, reports, and past procurement files. Even though they are not used daily, they are still important for reference and auditing. These records are stored in label filing cabinets and designated storage areas, and only authorized staff are allowed to access them. The library follows Uitm's official records retention schedule to decide how long to keep this document. Next, for long-term records, These include important files such as accreditation reports, policy changes, and annual reports. These documents are kept permanently because they have legal and historical value. Some of them are also digitized or transferred to Uitm Central Archive Unit for better preservation. All long-term records are stored securely with limited access to ensure their safety. This structured system helps the library to keep all the important documents safe, organized, and available when needed.
Okay, next we move to comments, recommendations and suggestions for Al-Bukhari's library. So now I want to share some simple ideas to help the Al-Bukhari library to be better for students and lecturers. First, I think the library should add more news, updated books. This is important especially for subjects like business and technology because they change very fast. Sometimes students cannot find the latest version of the books they need. Next one, I think the Wi-Fi in library should be better. Many students use the internet for online classes and doing research, so the connections need to be fast and not always slow or stuck. Also, during exam week, the library is always full. It is hard to find a place to sit and study. So maybe the library can add more study tables and discussion rooms to make students feel more comfortable. Another thing is the library websites. Some students say it is hard to find books or past year papers. If the website is easier to use, it will save times and help students find what they need faster. And last, I think the library can do more fun activities like reading competitions, quizzes or games. This can make students more excited to come to the library and enjoy reading more. I think that's all from this section. So in conclusion, the Al-Bukhari Library at Uitm Jengka Pahang is a very helpful and important place for students and lecturers. It offers many good services like books borrowings, online database, students areas and helpful programs. The librarians are friendly and always ready to assist. To make it better, the library can improve its website for easier searching and organize more fun activities like reading programs and quizzes. With this small change, the library can be even more useful and continue to support students in their learning journey. That's all from us. Thank you.